What if I told you there's a simple system that could help you save $10,000 in just 1 year, without obsessing over every penny you spend? A system so effective that once you set it up, it runs on autopilot. A system that gives you guilt-free spending money every month. A system that the world's top financial experts recommend, but most people never implement correctly. This isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. It's not cryptocurrency speculation or option trading. It's the 50/30/20 rule. And when combined with proper automation, it's the closest thing to a financial superpower that regular people like us can access. In today's video, I'm breaking down exactly how this system works, showing you step-by-step how to set it up, and revealing the psychological tricks that make it nearly impossible to fail. By the end of this video, you'll have a blueprint that could transform your financial life forever. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we focus on proven financial strategies that create real results, without the hype or complexity. Every strategy I share on this channel is something I've personally implemented or thoroughly researched, and the 50/30/20 rule is the foundation that makes everything else possible. Let's dive in. At its core, the 50/30/20 rule is a simple budgeting framework that divides your after-tax income into 3 categories. 50% goes to needs, 30% goes to wants, and 20% goes to savings and debt repayment. Let's break down what each category actually includes. Needs, 50%, housing, rent or mortgage, utilities, electricity, water, gas, groceries, basic food, not luxury items, transportation, car payment, insurance, gas, public transit, healthcare, insurance, medications, minimum debt payments, childcare, basic phone and internet wants, 30%, dining out and takeout entertainment subscriptions, shopping, clothes beyond basics, hobbies and recreation travel, gym memberships, premium phone plans or upgrades, home decor, nice-to-have purchases, savings and debt, 20%, emergency fund contributions, retirement accounts, 401k IRA, debt payments beyond minimums, college savings investment accounts, other financial goals, house down payment, etc. The beauty of this system is its flexibility. It doesn't dictate exactly how much you spend on each individual item. Instead, it creates boundaries that keep your overall financial life in balance. But here's where most people go wrong. They try to manually track these percentages after they've already spent the money. That's like trying to diet by counting calories at the end of the month. The real power comes from automation. Financial experts from behavioral economists to psychologists all agree on one thing. Willpower is a limited resource. Every financial decision you make throughout the day drains your mental energy. This concept is called decision fatigue, and it explains why even disciplined people often fail at budgeting. Think about it. If you have to actively decide to save money 30 times a day, you'll eventually run out of willpower. That's why automation isn't just convenient, it's essential. When you automate your finances according to the 50/30/20 rule, you're essentially making all your good financial decisions once, and then letting technology maintain those decisions forever. This approach has 3 massive advantages. It removes emotion from financial decisions. Money is inherently emotional. Automation creates a buffer between your feelings and your finances. It creates consistency. Your savings don't depend on whether you had a good day or a bad day, whether you're tired or energetic. It leverages the power of inertia. Once automated, your good financial habits become the path of least resistance. Let me show you how this transformed my own finances. 2 years ago, I was what you might call financially disorganized. I made good money, but somehow I was always cutting it close at the end of the month. I had some savings, but nowhere near what I wanted. And I was constantly caught in this cycle of saving aggressively for a few weeks, then spending it all in a moment of weakness. Sound familiar? Then I discovered the 50/30/20 rule, and more importantly, how to automate it. In the first month, I saved $650, more than I had managed to save in the previous 3 months combined. By month 6, I'd accumulated over $4,000 in savings, and I was spending less time worrying about money than ever before. By the end of the year, I had saved just over $10,000, while still enjoying my life and never feeling deprived. The best part? After the initial setup, which took me about 2 hours, I barely had to think about it. The system did the work for me. Now let me show you exactly how to set this up for yourself. To implement the automated 50-30-20 system, you'll need a specific account structure. Here's what I recommend. Step 1. Create the right accounts. You'll need one checking account for needs, which will be your primary account, one checking account for wants, your guilt-free spending, one high-yield savings account for your emergency fund, and one investment account for long-term savings. Many online banks now offer free checking and savings accounts with no minimum balance requirements. I recommend keeping these at the same bank for easy transfers. Step 2. Calculate your percentages. Start with your after-tax monthly income. Let's use $4,000 as an example. 50% for needs equals $2,000, 30% for wants equals $1,200, and 20% for savings equals $800. Step 3. Set up direct deposit splitting. Most employers allow you to split your direct deposit into multiple accounts. This is the real magic. Here's how to set it up. Needs, 50%, $2,000 goes directly to your primary checking account. Wants, 30%, $1,200 goes directly to your fund money checking account. Savings, 20%, $800 goes directly to your high-yield savings account. If your employer doesn't offer direct deposit splitting, don't worry. Set up automatic transfers from your primary account on payday instead. Step 4. Automate your bills. Set up automatic payments for all your regular bills from your needs account. This ensures they're always paid on time, improving your credit score and eliminating late fees. Step 5. Automate your investments. Once your emergency fund reaches 3 to 6 months of expenses, set up automatic transfers from your savings account to your investment account. Even $100 a month can grow significantly over time. Step 6. Use the right tools. To make this system even more powerful, I recommend using a budgeting app like Mint or YNAB to track your overall progress, account alerts to notify you if any account drops below a certain threshold, and banking apps with automatic categorization to help you evaluate your spending. The key is minimizing the number of decisions you need to make day to day. This sounds great, you might be thinking, but what about? Let's address the most common challenges people face with this system. Challenge number 1. My income is irregular. If you're a freelancer, gig worker, or commission-based employee, use these modifications. Base your percentages on your minimum reliable monthly income, create a buffer account where excess income goes during good months, and distribute from your buffer account during lean months. Challenge number 2. My necessary expenses exceed 50% of my income. This is actually quite common, especially in high-cost areas. If this is your situation, temporarily adjust to a 60-20-20 or 70-10-20 split, maintain at least 20% for savings or debt if possible, identify expenses that could be reduced over time, and consider whether increasing income is a possibility. Challenge number 3. I have high-interest debt. If you're carrying credit card debt or other high-interest loans, modify the rule to 50-20-30, with 30% going to debt repayment. Once high-interest debt is eliminated, redirect to savings. Consider consolidating debt to lower interest rates. Challenge number 4. I struggle to stick to my wants budget. This is where psychology comes in. Use cash or a prepaid debit card for your wants spending. Remove saved payment methods from online shopping sites. Implement a 48-hour rule for purchases over $100, and schedule a monthly money date to review and adjust. Remember, this system is flexible. The exact percentages matter less than the consistent implementation of the core principles. Let me share some specific results from people who've implemented this system. Sarah, 29, a teacher, said, "I never thought I'd have $15,000 in savings as a teacher, but after 18 months using this system, I do. The automation made all the difference." Marcus, 35, a sales representative, shared, "My income fluctuates, but this system helped me save consistently anyway. I've paid off $22,000 in debt and built a $12,000 emergency fund in just over a year." Jennifer and David, 42, parents of 3, mentioned, "We thought saving was impossible with 3 kids, but by automating everything, we've managed to save over $14,000 for our children's education while finally building our retirement accounts." The 50-30-20 rule isn't revolutionary. Financial experts have recommended similar approaches for decades. What makes this implementation different is the automation, the systems that ensure your good intentions become reality. Financial freedom isn't about sophisticated investment strategies or finding the next Bitcoin. It's about consistent, sustainable habits maintained over time. This system creates those habits without relying on willpower or perfect discipline. If you implement nothing else from my channel, implement this. It's the foundation that makes everything else possible. In next week's video, I'll be covering how to invest the savings you build with this system for maximum long-term growth. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel reach more people who could benefit from this information. And drop a comment letting me know, what's the biggest obstacle in your financial life right now? I read every comment and use them to plan future videos. Until next time, remember, financial freedom isn't about being perfect, it's about building systems that work even when you're not.